Hello everyone, welcome back inside of Fallout 4. Nick here with Degenerate Gaming, and today we are going to be continuing our Fallout 4 very hard walkthrough. And let's check and see what time it is. We are going to, oh, perfect, bright and early in the morning. We are going to be making our way down to Diamond City. As you can see, it is a long truck from anywhere we have a fast travel location to. So basically what we're going to do is start at Drumlin, and we're going to come down the road here and go all the way down the train tracks. And we're going to have some stops on the way. Believe me, we're not going to get there probably in the next 2 or 3 videos. So basically what we're going to do, fast travel down to Drumlin Diner, and we're going to get started on our way here. We've got quite a few places to stop along the way. We're going to try to do this, get down there as quickly as possible with, go grabbing some certain key things along the way. The sooner we get to Diamond City, the sooner we'll, blow open a ton of different quests we can do. Starting from Drumlin Diner, what we're going to do is jump up into this little truck here, as there's packs of cigarettes there. And as you can see, that house up there, there should be some raiders and possibly some mongrel dogs, so you're going to want to kind of approach with caution. At least both times I came through, there were mongrel dogs in here, and one time there was raiders. As you can see, there they go. Sorry for the silence here, ladies and gentlemen. I was just trying to not get killed. I really fucked that up by missing that first shot. And these things are not forgiving when you miss, especially when there's a few of them. And we're going to have to deal with a few more of these, so... oh shit, you know what? I forgot to bring... I did, damn it. Okay. After this, we're going to have to take a little trip back to Drumlin Diner. But there is some dead raiders in here who do have some loot on them. There should have been 2. Maybe one's out back and the dogs got to him. There's a suitcase here with some armor in it. Okay, maybe not. There was, any other time I ever did it, there was always... there was always 2, unless he's hiding up here. No, we're not gonna go fucking with him just yet. Let's go on back to Drumlin. Hopefully I don't get raped by the 2 chem dealers. Maybe Carla has some. Maybe it'd be a better.
You again. Here to
Basically, what
trade?
we're gonna need for this run is some Rad-X,
I've got a few minutes to browse.
and I forgot
Little
to
bit of
grab some
everything.
like a dumbass. So let's see what she has. Perfect. You know what? I'm gonna need some other things too, so we're just gonna fast travel back home. I forgot I needed to grab my charisma attire too, as we'll have some charisma checks in here eventually. Probably not in this episode, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run these two. There won't be a whole lot of fast traveling back to the homestead. And we'll get rid of the triple C. We don't need that. We do not need all these Molotovs. Grab a few Rad-X. Let's grab our suit. I know we have some other glasses. I thought we had some other than the fashionable ones. Oh well. All right, back to Drumlin. So the first thing we're going to be doing is heading down the road. There's going to be a wicked shipping container, which is obviously going to have some good stuff. So we're going to stop there, and then we're going to go to Disposal, which is going to have a ton of goddamn mole rats in it. I hope it's not. Oh yeah, we're going to get pimped. Oh well, we'll get as far as we can get. Actually, I'll just sleep in the house here. Now that the dogs have been dealt with. Okay, and as you can see, there's Drumlin Diner. And here is one of the wicked shipping fleet containers. And I believe this is the one that was going to Coverga Assembly. And as you can see, it's got lots of good stuff in there. Frag nades, frag mines, 45 rounds, 10 mil rounds. We take all that. And that's really, there's a pipe pistol over here in the back. That's really all that's in this one. There's a couple of these train cars have openings in them. This one and the blue one both have ammo boxes in them. And there's a wood crate in this one. Oh, son of a bitch, and I got a Rad-X anyways. Go figure. I recommend getting that. There is a suit of power armor here if you have the advanced hacking perk. We do not, and I really don't do spec into hacking unless it's just points to burn. As you can see, there's a few dogs over here. You kind of want to wait until they're all right there on that rad stag. And basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to manual snipe one of them. And then quickly tap bats and try to get another one down. As you can see, I got one with sneak damage, but that'll just mean that you'll only have to deal with one or two drop into the ground, because then they go scatter and hide. And basically, once you're on the ground, as long as it's one-on-one, or excuse me, you're only taking on one of them, possibly even two if one's weak. They're a little bit easier to deal with. Now, moving forward, like I said, we're going to continue down the train tracks, and right around the corner here is a little graveyard, as you can see, and there's a raider kind of burying his homie. So we're going to kind of try and sneak up around the side here and get a good shot at him. A little sneak damage for that ass. And that's easy. You can come up the road here and you'll come up on him, and he'll see you right about there. And I don't know. He's not too terribly tough to deal with, as long as you have the right weapons on you, but definitely a lot easier to take him out beforehand. We got some metal armor. Okay, now once you have dealt with the little grave site, as you can see, there is a couple irradiation barrels, and frag mine's not what I wanted to show you. There's a feral ghoul. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Oh, it's a legendary too. Damn. Okay. Alright, now there's more of them up there, but we gotta watch for all these radiation barrels. Go see what we got. Matter of fact, we're just gonna take a Rad-X right now. Alright, I believe that's it for the feral ghouls. Usually I don't come over here because I don't like getting irradiated. And usually there's nothing worthwhile over here. There is an expert lock, or excuse me, there's a master safe. In the cart here. Oh, sorry. We'll back up real quick. See what we got. Assassin's leather chest piece. Reduce damage from humans by 15%. That is pretty slick, especially because we can rip the shadowed mod off of the one that we have. Oh, we must have got another one somewhere. So that's pretty cool. And now that I'm here, might as well get all this stuff. Oh, it's expert. I thought it was master. Anyways, we'll grab it while we're here.
Got it.
Wow, whole lot of bullshit in there. Really worth it. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Usually what I like to do is I like to avoid that whole situation altogether, but because of the legendary, we kind of made a little bit of a detour. There's a hub flower back here, which is usually why I come up along the side of the rocks. And there is Jalbert Disposal. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna use Radaway, and let's see, we're gonna eat some rad roach. This place is full of mole rats, as you can see. So if we can pick one off. Fucking around, there it is. That sure slid a long way. Let's see if we still have our rat X. And there's a bottle cap mine right there. That's always there, so you want to make sure you get that. Okay, what we're going to do, I'd like to say let's go in here. This building is heavily irradiated. As you can see, there's a trunk, there's a safe, and then there's a mini nuke all in that building. But first, we're going to deal with these mole rats, and there's going to be a few more of them that pop up here any moment now. Maybe not. Anyways, they're here. Trust me. Corpse here, and that's not a whole lot in this little trailer. Some things in the back, like a hot plate. As you can see, we're catching rads from outside there. Pop a couple caps on these mole rats. Oh, I crippled them. Sweet. Love when that happens, especially to these sneaky little bastards. there should be 2 more down there, and we're gonna go deal with them. There's a couple of ammo boxes up here. 308 rounds, gotta love that. I think something just wore off. Let's check and see. There's our Rad-X. We can live with that. Crippled him again. Couple of dead childs of the atom are down here. One is in this, basically it's like a bus, and one out there towards the edge. And that's basically it. If you, or no, I forgot, there's one more over here by some radiation barrels. So let's just go ahead and pop this Rad-X right now. And there's a grenade right there. So you want to come up on it pretty slow. Little rat tried to surprise us. I've tried to disarm that grenade quite a bit. It really doesn't have too much success. As soon as you get close, it just drops. Alright, so we're gonna have to do this as quickly as possible. I'm gonna go trunk, nuke, chest, and we should stop taking radiation damage once we get to the chest, so let's do it. Alright, went pretty smooth. There wasn't a whole lot in that chest in practice runs. When I did this, that chest was just loaded with shit. Well, there's the bayonet I wanted, but a lightweight metal arm, 308 rounds, not the worst thing. Alright, let's go. Alright, and that is Jalbert Bros Disposal. I'm gonna cut the video here, and when we continue, we will head back, continue on our journey down to Diamond City. And please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank everyone for watching. And remember, you can follow me on Twitter at Nick at degenerategaming.com, or wow, I can't talk for shit. Nick at degenerategaming. Remember to follow me on Twitter. That's the best place to get in contact with me, or hear about regular channel news. And again, hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and tune back here for more Fallout 4. Thanks.